In a couple of games into pre-season, what did you make of the second run out?
No, I was really pleased. We've had a real good week of training, tough week of training physically, and you know, when you play against Accrington, the type of test you don't get a friendly against Accrington. So this test has come at a good time for us. It's another 45 minutes under the players' belt, and there was a little bit of fatigue. Obviously, being really hot as well doesn't help. But yeah, there was some real positives to take. Hopefully, other than maybe Brad, fingers crossed, everyone's come through unscathed, and we can look forward to another good week next week.
And a really strong Accrington side, you know, the competitor that John Coleman is. So yeah, it's the exact test that you did want.
Yeah. You know, Accrington put out, you'd probably say their strongest starting 11, and kept them on for a long period of the game. We just decided to mix our teams up. So sometimes you can get a false impression of where you are, and we just have to remember where we are. We can only control what we're doing. We're only 2 weeks into pre-season. We've got some good games to look forward to coming up. This was a good game today, competitive game, proper game, played in good spirit, and I was pleased with some of the players' performances.
Dimitri Mitchell on target again, albeit from the penalty spot, but he's come back looking really lively.
Yeah. Demi's had made a real positive impression pre-season. I thought he had a really good end to the season, and yeah, he was the one that sort of latched onto a loose ball, took it round the goalkeeper, got a touch. Yeah, and his penalty, don't think he could have put it in a better place, to be fair to him. So that was a positive, but there was quite a few I thought today.
The first 45 for Kenny Dougal. Is it sort of easy to slot him back in, given that he's not finished so long ago playing football?
Yeah, he only had 3 weeks off, but you know, he was eager to come back. He said that was long enough for him, and he missed obviously part of last season as well. So Kenny's slotted in this week into training like he's not been away. So yeah, pleased with Kenny, pleased with quite a few of the others, and then we can step it up a little bit in terms of the game time and building what we think will be, the team that might look something like our first game of the season.
And a new signing earlier this morning, Richard Keogh, really experienced central defender coming into the building.
Yeah, and fantastic career. You look at his playing record. He plays games on a regular basis. The vast majority of them have been in the Championship. We're going into the Championship, and that experience of going to certain grounds and playing against certain teams will definitely help. And experience sometimes is made more of than what it actually is. Sometimes you can be 33, 34, but you'd never pass your experience on to anybody else. But Richard does that. He's a talker, he's a communicator, and he wants to learn, he wants to improve and get better, and that's what impressed me the most. So he'll bring a lot to the dressing room, to our younger group, like a coach on the pitch. And he's a good player as well, otherwise he wouldn't have played all those games as he has done at international level and in the Championship.